Waiting for the vessel to proceed in. Over.
Yeah, roger that. He's just coming in now.
Okay then.
G'day everybody. So just here we've got Dan, the Canadan. So here he comes now. I can't shine it into his light. So after about 16,000 miles from Nova Scotia, Dan is finally arriving in Fiji. So that's kind of good to see. I'll try and take some photos as well. Everything's gone well for him coming down through the lagoon. Sorry, yeah, I don't want to put it on him, but anyway, there he is. Here comes Dan. So he'll be happy to be here. He's made good progress. It's a civilized hour. It's only midnight here now, so that's kind of cool. And we've got the boat, Vuda's boat down here. Just checking with Dan. We just had him on the radio, so that's cool. G'day, Dan! Well done, mate! Woohoo! He's happy. So, okay, we can keep walking. Jing, jing. I don't want to shine the light in his eyes because he's coming down the channel here. You all know what it looks like because you've seen the other four arrive. But, geez, he's chuffing along with his outboard there. That's good. Top of the tide, he's had the tide helping him all the way across, which is great. There's the guys down there waiting to direct him into the western pool, and that's kind of cool. I get another photo there. So, there's not much light, but anyway, a little bit. Okay, so I'll show you what's going on. We're on the obviously coming across the land here. And very shortly he'll come into the pool, and there's a mooring buoy right in the middle which is isolated, so no one can get to him. He's under quarantine isolation for the doctor, so he'll stay on that mooring overnight. Sit tight, and then he will come in the morning, probably somewhere between 8:30, 9 o'clock for the official welcome, and then customs clearance and so on. They don't usually allow people to do this. The boats have to stay outside, but it's still quite windy. It's about 25 knots. It's been gusting higher. There's a bit of a chop out there as well. So they recognise the fact that it's a little bit, I won't call it dangerous, but it increases risk to be anchored out there with a little boat and all that sort of stuff. So customs here in Fiji have given us special permission to actually do that. So, so that's cool. So this is where we're on the other side now of the arm, and our other four boats are actually moored out over there. Here he comes. They're actually out there. There's the mooring buoy, so we won't get to see them. Banaka, thank you. Okay, so here he comes around the corner. So Adventure's just over there on the other side. So just follow them, Dan. They'll pick up the short rope from the mooring buoy and give it to you. Okay? You might want to make a longer one on it so you don't bang into it, but I think it's a soft one. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to see that big buoy in the middle? So you won't be able to get off the boat, and then about 8 o'clock in the morning you'll come across to the other pontoon for the clearance.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Good to see you, mate. How was your sail across the lagoon? Yeah, he's looking good. Boom. Yep, he's happy. Boat looks good, eh? He's got the flags up. He's got his lee cloths on. Ooh. So. Okay, he was one of the really early ones to get started. One of the first ones to start building his boat in the cold, and he had no intention to do the mini globe race. He knew it was on, but he thought he'd just build a nice little boat. And then after he'd done it and sailed around a bit, he thought, oh, maybe I'll just head down and do the Transat. So, and then he thought he'll just do the Transat and see how he feels. But by the time he'd sailed from Nova Scotia across the North Atlantic, which really stunned me and many others because he didn't really tell many people he was doing it before he left, And I got to say, we didn't really design the boat to sail the North Atlantic, but anyway, he did it, and then he thought, that's cool. Oh, we got,
This is not an emergency call. This is Fiji Meteorological Department and Radio Comm Fiji.
Turn
Marine
that
radio
off. Come
sales
on. Okay, that's just the weather forecast, but there's some strong winds out there, so he's... Anyway, so Dan thought, okay, why not? You'll do the Transat, and then he pretty much thought, well, I'll join the MGR in case I enjoy the Transat. And then by the time he got to the start of the Transat, he was desperate to do the MGR. And he's a teacher from Canada, got a pretty strong following up there as well. So there's a lot of people looking at what he's doing. They're probably there now. Sorry we can't get out to get a bit closer there, but that's part of the deal at the moment. So he's just rounding up to get onto the buoy. So we've got, in fact, all the other 580s are in here in this western part of the marina if you're coming down. There's been quite a few people chatting and bits and pieces with the boats. They're all pretty stunned when they see them, especially a lot of the sailors. They don't believe it because they're on their own adventure, but they're in 40 footers and 50 footers and things like that, bigger boats, and they see the 580 and they're, you're kidding me. So it's quite fun. Anyway, and certainly the others are all happy to be here. Yep. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn this light off now because they're just doing the final bits. Yep. Okay, well that's pretty much, just turn this one off. Hang on. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much it. And I'm not sure, there's not a lot to say. The next lot coming in is Christian, and he'll be in about the same time tomorrow. Another night time, but this is good. Midnight, we'll be in bed by 1 o'clock, which is cool. So yeah, Christian is next, and then after that it's, I think we're going to get 3 boats in one day. We'll get Eric, Jacob and Adam all in one day. So there's quite a fleet starting to form up here. And strangely enough, notice anything strange about me? I've got a jacket on. It's unbelievable. The temperature's dropped a lot in the last week, and it's about 20 degrees or something at the moment, getting in towards the shortest day of the year, June the 21st. Shortest day in the southern hemisphere, longest day on the other side. But so that's cool. It's normally about 25 degrees here, so it's a bit cooler than usual. Okay. That's it. So happy to see Dan come in. Everything worked perfectly there. He was even on the radio at the end, which is good. So we'll see you in the morning for the official arrival, and that'll be, I think it'll somewhere between 8 and 9 in the morning. And so that's what's 8? That's 2000 UTC, something like that. Okay. See you later. Bye bye.